Have you ever had a dream so big, so bright, that it almost scared you? A dream to write a book, start a business, learn a new skill, or maybe just get in shape. You can see the finish line so clearly in your mind, the feeling of accomplishment, the person you'll become. But then, a voice creeps in. It whispers, "Where do I even begin?" Suddenly, that huge, beautiful dream feels more like an insurmountable mountain. The sheer size of it paralyzes you, and before you know it, that dream gets pushed to the back of your mind, filed away under someday. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know you're not alone. This is the universal fear of beginning, the inertia that keeps so many of us from taking that first crucial step. Today, we're going to talk about why that first step, no matter how small, is the most powerful move you can make. We're going to dismantle the fear of starting and discover how every grand achievement in history began with a single, simple action. So, let's talk about this fear of beginning. It's a powerful force, isn't it? It's not just laziness or procrastination. It's a complex mix of emotions. It's the fear of failure. What if I try and it doesn't work out? What will people think? It's the fear of the unknown. The path isn't clear, and I don't know what obstacles I'll face. And often, it's the pressure of perfectionism. We feel like we need to have the perfect plan, the perfect skills, the perfect moment to start. We look at successful people and see their final, polished product, but we don't see the messy, uncertain beginnings. We compare our chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. This comparison game is a trap. It convinces us that we're not ready, that we need more time, more resources, more something. But the truth is, the perfect moment is a myth. It doesn't exist. Waiting for it is just a socially acceptable form of giving up before you even start. The real magic isn't in having a flawless plan. It's in having the courage to start without one. Think about some of the biggest, most impactful creations in our world. Amazon, one of the largest companies on the planet, didn't start in a futuristic hierarchy. It started with Jeff Bezos packing books in his garage. The Harry Potter series, a global phenomenon that has captivated millions, wasn't written in a grand study. It was pieced together by J.K. Rowling in cafes, scribbling on napkins whenever she could find a spare moment. These stories are not exceptions. They are the rule. Every massive oak tree was once a tiny acorn. Every marathon is completed one step at a time. The power isn't in the grand finale. It's in the humble beginning. The initial effort might feel insignificant. Writing one sentence doesn't feel like writing a book. Going for a 5-minute walk doesn't feel like getting fit. But that one sentence is the seed. That 5-minute walk is the first turn of the wheel. These small, seemingly trivial actions create momentum. They break the spell of inaction and prove to your brain that this big, scary thing is actually doable. It is about shifting your focus from the mountain to the single stone right in front of you that you need to move. But what happens when you take that first step, and another voice pipes up? The voice of self-doubt. It says, "Who are you to do this? You're not smart enough, talented enough, or disciplined enough." This internal critic can be your worst enemy. It magnifies your mistakes and dismisses your progress. Dealing with self-doubt is a continuous battle, but it's one you can win. The first strategy is to acknowledge it. Don't try to ignore it or fight it. Just say, "Okay, I hear you, self-doubt, thanks for sharing." By personifying it, you separate it from your true self. It's just a voice, not a fact. The second strategy is to collect evidence. When that voice says you can't do it, counter it with proof. Remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome. Maybe you learned to ride a bike, graduated from school, or navigated a difficult conversation. You have a track record of figuring things out. Your current goal is no different. And finally, talk to someone. Share your fears with a trusted friend, family member, or mentor. Hearing an outside perspective can help you see that your doubts are often irrational and unfounded. Remember, feeling doubt doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. It just means you're human, and you're stepping outside your comfort zone, which is exactly where growth happens. This brings me to a crucial mindset shift: prioritizing consistency over perfection. So many of us get stuck because we believe every step has to be perfect. We write a paragraph, hate it, and delete it. We miss one day at the gym and declare the whole week a failure. This all-or-nothing thinking is a dream killer. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to show up. Consistency builds momentum in a way that sporadic, perfect efforts never can. Think of it like pushing a heavy flywheel. The first few pushes are incredibly hard. It barely moves. But if you keep pushing, consistently, day after day, it starts to turn. Soon, it picks up speed. And eventually, its own momentum makes it easier to keep it going. That's the power of consistency. A mediocre workout you actually do is infinitely better than the perfect workout you keep planning for tomorrow. Writing 100 messy words a day will finish a novel faster than waiting for the inspiration to write a perfect chapter. Embrace the concept of good enough for now. You can always revise, edit, and improve later. The most important thing is to build a habit of showing up. Make a promise to yourself to do the smallest possible action related to your goal every single day. That consistency is what will compound over time and lead to massive results. As you start to build this habit of consistency, something amazing happens. You start to build genuine confidence. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you earn through action. It's the byproduct of keeping promises to yourself. When you say you're going to go for a walk and you do it, you build a little bit of stuff. When you say you'll work on your project for 15 minutes and you do it, that trust grows. Each time you show up, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. You are providing your brain with tangible evidence that you are capable, that you are a doer, not just a dreamer. This isn't about giant leaps of faith. It's about small, repeated acts of courage. Your confidence won't skyrocket overnight. It's a gradual process. There will be days when you feel like an imposter, and there will be setbacks. But if you keep your focus on the process, on showing up, your confidence will become a steady, resilient force. It will become less about feeling unafraid, and more about knowing you can act, even when you are afraid. This is true, earned confidence, and it's the fuel that will carry you through the inevitable challenges on your journey. So as we wrap up, I want you to reflect on that big dream of yours, the one that feels both exciting and terrifying. I want you to stop looking at the top of the mountain and just look at the ground right in front of your feet. What is the smallest, simplest, most ridiculously easy first step you can take? I'm not talking about a 5-year plan. I'm talking about a 5-minute action. Can you open a document and write a title? Can you put on your running shoes and stand outside your door? Can you Google how to start a podcast? That's it. That's your starting point. Every journey, no matter how epic, begins with that single, non-intimidating step. The power to change your life doesn't lie in some distant future achievement. It's here, right now, in your ability to decide to begin. You don't need permission. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to give yourself the gift of a start. Let go of the pressure to be great, and just focus on being present. Do the small thing, then do it again tomorrow. Before you know it, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come, one tiny step at a time. The you of the future will thank you for having the courage to begin today. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on turning your dreams into reality. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one small step you're going to take this week? Let's encourage each other to start. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.